Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. I'm Jen, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're tapping into the energy of April for air signs. April is a powerful blend of Aries fire and Taurus earth, all still influenced by the balancing energies of the equinox season. This is a time of new beginnings and steady growth, where you're being called to take action, but also to slow down and build something that lasts. So as we begin, take a breath and ask yourself, what am I ready to start, and what am I ready to truly commit to in April? If this reading speaks to you, tap like, consider subscribing, and share in the comments what card spoke to you the most. Let's jump in. All right, we're going to start with a wisdom of the oracle to get a general energy for April for air signs. Let's see what's coming through for air signs. Ooh. All right, we got one that popped out. We have tick tock, number 30. All right, so time is ticking. It's almost like a stopwatch starts, meaning it's time to start something new, okay? And your clock is ticking, not because it wants to rush you, but because it's now time to start something, right? The time has started. The time is here and now. All right, let's get the message to see what is coming through. TikTok, essential meanings, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The oracle message: when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them. Right on time. All right, so yeah, that's the big energy that came through, is this fact that time is ticking, but not because it's like you are being rushed to do something, but you are needing to get started, right? Allow yourself to be influenced or flow with life, right? It's a really nice energy. All right, air signs, TikTok. All right, let's jump into tarot and let's see what's coming through for the month of April. Again, so we have our April fire. So you're taking action on something, or needing to take action on something, but you are building something that is going to last. So again, think about routines, think about things that you are needing to put in place for that. Right, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we have for air signs. So we have the Chariot. This is the energy you are needing to embody or are embodying as we move into the month of April. We have the Emperor, which is the energy that you are co-creating with the universe. We have the Six of Wands, which is the energy that you are needing to lean into during April. And then we have advice from Spirit, which is the King of Wands. Wow, we have some fast, fiery energy that's happening right now with you, air signs, right? We have two major arcanas, and then we also have a king, to fire. So again, during this Aries season, it's a fire, right? A fire season. There's an internal fire that is starting inside. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. This is the energy underneath it all. And this is an energy of connection, of alignment. making a decision in relation to a relationship. But again, coming together, joining, right? There could be a partnership. There could be a new relationship, or within an existing relationship, you just coming together and filling each other's cups. It's a very harmonious, very beautiful energy. Now, if this has nothing to do with you and a person, it could be you and your higher self, you and spirit. But there's a joining, there's a partnership that is happening right here, right now. So underneath it all, it's just a very harmonious, making a decision to move forward, to be connected, to have very prosperous connections. Love it. Now, the energy you are needing to embody as we move into this read is the Chariot. This is a fast moving card. So yes, air signs, it is time for you to start something. This could very well be something that you have had on your mind for a while, but there needed to be some balance, right? There needed to be some healing of your shadow and your light side, right? There needed to be some direction. You needed to experience some things because you are now moving on to this brand new journey. You're leaving behind the things that were once very stable and secure and sturdy within your life. Not because you're like, hey, I'm out of here. I mean, you could very well be, but it's because that part was there to heal you and was there for you to learn and grow. And now you have all of those tools or the energy or the experience to be able to move forward balanced, right? You are in control and you are taking action. You are moving very fast in a direction, right? So I'm really getting, again, that tick-tock, meaning the time is now. Now, this is a fast card and it is also a victory card. So whatever you are going to be moving forward to, right, it's going to be fast. Make sure, one, that you utilize the Taurus earth energy, right, to be stable. During this time, this month, it is important for you to do some grounding exercises. If that is deep breathing, if that is some yin or restorative yoga, if that is writing, but ground in nature, ground in your environment, right? Because that's going to help you to slow down because you're building something that's going to last. And so building and putting in those routines that's going to help you feel stable, right? This guy up here is pretty, I mean, he's got a hold on that, right? But this is a very comfortable space, okay? This is going to be your stability. So ground in your environment, ground in your space, in your home, in whatever this might be to you. You could also be needing to clean out some stuff, right? Because you need to make room for the new adventure, for what you're doing. So if that is your home, maybe you need to start cleaning out some things, maybe some junk drawers, maybe your closet. Maybe, again, there's some things that have been hanging out and it's time for you to let that go. So clean out, right? And this could be very energetic. It looks like you have done some balancing, again, of those shadow and light sides of your personality. There could be some energetic cleansing that needs to be happening too, because you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be doing it bold, assertive. Time is now. It's ready, right? So clean it out, ground, but know you have all of the essential things that you need as you are moving forward on this brand new adventure. Now, the energy you are needing to co-create with the universe is the Emperor. Now, this can be two things. It could very well be you are embodying this energy. This is, again, the Emperor. He has all of the energies of the King. So emotionally sturdy, passionate, driven, authoritative, logical, like Mensa, like he's uber smart, intelligent, has all of the resources, right? So you could very well be embodying this energy, and needing to co-create that. So co-create, building that confidence to know, yep, I have all of the things. Okay, I've done the work that I needed to do. I have cleaned out all of the stuff that needs to be cleaned out to make the room for the new. I have taken charge of my own environment, of my own space. I've built in routines, right? But if this isn't you, you are co-creating a mentor. You're co-creating somebody who is embodying the Emperor to come in to help, right? That could be a boss. That could be maybe, again, a mentor, a therapist. It could be whatever, you place it where it resonates. But it could be you're embodying it or needing to embody. So you're going to co-create those experiences so that, again, you can manifest your best, highest life, right? That could be working on a passion project, right? It could be I'm building my family. It could be we're moving, right? I'm moving to a new home so that my family can expand. Or if it is something that you are calling in that person, you're calling in a person who is going to be that mentor, right? That person that's going to help you to move in the direction that you need to, help you build your confidence, help you really see truly that you have everything that you need so you can continue moving forward, right? So that's what this is really asking at this time, is to co-create in that energy, or co-create that, like calling in that energy to your life so that you can continue to build, right? You are taking action. And this fiery, this is Aries, right? So he is action oriented, driven, passionate, like he is going after, and he doesn't second guess himself, right? So there's an energy that I keep feeling a little bit. Some of you are second guessing for whatever reason. That needs to be healed, or that needs to be illuminated so that it can come to the surface and it can be released. Whether that's through writing, whether that's through meditation, whether that's whatever your practices are. And if you don't have them, that is what is being asked. It is time for you to build in those routines, build something that's going to last so that you can continue utilizing this energy as you move through this cycle. Now, the energy you are needing to lean into is the Six of Wands. This is confidence. This is celebration. This is being in the limelight. Some of you are going to be seen and heard. And if you are in a career or your passion project or whatever you're working on, where public speaking or having to record, maybe you're doing a YouTube, there's going to be a lot of energy coming through where people are going to see and hear you, right? They're going to hear your message. They're going to hear what you have to say. And again, you're leaning into that energy. So being that you are vibing, you're needing to vibe high, you're sending it out there into the universe. And the universe is going, oh, followers, right? That's the energy that I'm manifesting. I want all of that to come back. They're going to send it, right? It could very well be maybe your purpose is to be a public speaker. Maybe you are finishing up whatever maybe schooling, and you are now going to be on stage, right? You're going to be sharing those gifts, but this is an energy to lean into. Go out and look good. If you need to, go get a haircut. Go maybe change your wardrobe. Maybe go buy something nice because you are going to be in the limelight. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you set up an environment at home that makes you like where you can do recordings or art or whatever you are working on, right? But go pamper yourself. That was the word that just came through. The universe really wants you to go pamper yourself. You have worked, there's a lot of things that you have done, right? And it's important that you go take care of yourself. Go plan a spa or a massage or whatever you do. Go do something that is going to make you feel like I'm ready to be in the limelight. I'm ready for people to see me, to celebrate, right? Because when we think about the 6, before the 6, we have the 5. So you've beat out the competition, right? You're now in the 6. You are being celebrated. You are building, you have this confidence because you've achieved something, you've beat it out, and now you're moving on to the 7 of Wands, right? There's an elevation that's happening, and that is really, again, what's being asked of you. Elevate your energy because you're in the process of manifesting. You're always in the process of manifesting, but we want to know, like, when we are working on that stuff, we have to be very cognizant of what energy we're putting out there, because the universe is going to respond in that. Karma is going to respond in that. And this is an energy of confidence. You're like, I'm confident in the way I look. I'm confident in the way I speak. Sit up nice and tall, maybe stand up. Like, think about going and doing some like exercising to get your body going, so you feel confident and comfortable in your own skin. And that is what is being advised to you. Lean into that energy. Now, your advice is the King of Wands. So you're going to take action. The universe is asking you to, and this can be very career driven. Whatever you are wanting, build it, right? Take bold, assertive actions. Be confident. This is another, like, you have uber confidence. I mean, there's a ton of uber confidence. If you're not feeling it, you need to make sure that you are doing stuff that is helping you to feel confident. If that's healing some wounds, some traumas, right? Go do that. If that's rewriting your story, go do that. If that is going and getting a facial and getting a haircut and getting your nails done and all of that stuff, go do that. If that is, I'm going to start dressing in a certain way, go do that. Even if you are booted, like you have that confidence and you're showing it and you are just doing it, continue to do things that are going to make you, again, feel in alignment of you already manifesting what you have manifested, right? So if you're wanting to build a business, now the reason why I say this is because this is the entrepreneurial king. He's the one that builds his business. He's the one that he's, again, bold, assertive. He makes good career moves, and that could very well be you right now. Okay, do that. If you are and have been thinking about wanting to do your own career or your own business, start taking those steps, right? Build something. Start those routines. If you are wanting to wear a suit and tie, wear a suit and tie to your work, or at least wear a tie, right? If it's safe, like if you're a construction worker and you want to wear a suit and tie, I wouldn't necessarily do that, but maybe outside once you're done, like maybe you're a roofer and you want to be a salesman, you shift that. So when you're done, you go home and you put on that shirt and that tie, and that's what you wear, right? You start doing the things that are going to help you do that. Read the books that are going to help you. Maybe there's a big leadership energy here too, right? So if that's in the process of what you're doing, you are needing to start thinking and acting in that energy, because that is going to help you shift, or that's going to help you emit the energy you need to, so the universe goes, oh, I see, sure, here, let me hand it back to you. And they're going to give you those opportunities for leadership. They're going to give you those opportunities for you to be in the position of wearing that suit and tie. They're going to give you the things that are going to align with you, right? This is also a very attractive king who is attracting, right? A lot of manifestation. There is a little bit of love here. So if there is somebody that you are wanting a new relationship, right? You're trying to attract a person. Put it out there. Embody the energy that you want from that person. So if you want somebody that is going to go on adventures with you and travel with you, do things where you're finding someone in that position. There are lots of different clubs that you can be a part of, where they're travel clubs or they're hiking clubs, or go to that space where you want to attract that person. If you are saying, I want to attract a person that goes on vacations with me and all over the place, and you go to a club, right? It's a different type of person. So your energy, what you're doing is not matching the environment. So match the environment, whether it's a position you're calling in, whether it's a person you're calling in, whether it's a like a home or any of those things. Match that energy to the environment, because that's what's going to help you to manifest, right? Alignment. All right, air signs, we are going to grab a cultivating calm, a way that you for this month of April can calm down your nervous system, give you the space to heal, and to really do the things that you need to attract what you want to attract. So let's see what we're getting to cultivate calm. And we have just breathe. Practice breathing exercises as a coping mechanism or preventative method for times of peak stress or bouts of anxiety. All right, so this is really tapping into that grounding exercises. So when you start breathing, right, breathing exercises help us to ground in the present moment. And that was a big energy coming through with that Chariot. It's time for you to start some practices, just breathing. And it could be, and this could very well be a meditation too that you do, 5 minutes. And you don't constrict your breathing. You just breathe and you just focus on that. Just let your body breathe. Close your eyes and let your body breathe. And you notice what it feels like when it comes in through your nose, what it feels like when it's expanding your body, what it feels like when it's blowing out. That would be your meditation. So, what is being advised to cultivate calm for the month of April is to start a practice of breathing, right? Just breathe. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you for the month of April. If there is anything that you would like me to send some feel-good vibes your way, please let me know in the comments. I'll surely send it your way. Until we meet again, with much love and appreciation, be well. Till next time, bye-bye.